it's time for Stardust Racers. I think we will do the green side first and then re-queue and do the yellow side. I really think it matters too much, to be honest with you, but we want to get both done, and then hopefully then we can get on it tonight in the dark. It does look fantastic from what I've seen in the dark. Don't know what to expect from this. I think it'll be good. Now this is as far as we can take you, as the lockers are just there, and we're going to have to put everything in a locker. So we'll let you know what it's like when we get off. There is Stardust Racers. Now again, I've avoided POVs. Obviously I've seen bits of it going round and everything like that, but I've avoided everything on it. So the first thing, obviously coming out the station, I was a bit surprised with the double punch launch, where it sort of launches and you're like floating for a bit and you're like, this ain't very quick, and then you punch a launch again. But of course the first decision when you get in is what side are you going to go on, yellow or green? And we've heard mixed things about it. Generally people say the green one is better for them. So we started with the green. We decided we'd go in and do the green, and yeah, you know, there are some interesting aspects to this coaster. Obviously the dueling one being the top part of it. I wouldn't necessarily say it's the celestial spin, which is quite cool, but the whole second half of the coaster, the dueling is just fantastic. Now being a Mack coaster, it does really punch some airtime. There are, like it going over there, some real airtime moments, and you'll see it flying through one of the spins in a moment. And that is, you know, this kind of double up here kind of reminds me of the end of Ride to Happiness, as you'll see it go through. And this bit here reminds me of that. And it was good fun. It was really, really good fun. Is it that intense? No, I wouldn't say it is. You know, I've got a lot of people who have come around and said, oh, you know, it's far better than Velocicoaster. You ride this more than Velocicoaster. I'm going to 100% disagree on that, because whilst it is a really fun coaster, it hasn't got a patch on Velocicoaster for me at all. At all. Now, as I said, we did the green side, and the only way you can kind of then gauge is to go on the yellow side. Now, we managed to get both sides done. It's the middle of the day in 20 minutes. There's no one queuing in there. We didn't bother taking our stuff out of the locker, just sort of walked back round and got straight back on it again. It has a typical Mack vibration to it. I think that's probably fair to say, which we found more noticeable on the green side. So actually, we preferred the yellow side. Other than that, can't really spot much of a difference for it. The pacing's good. There are some slow down moments, as you would expect. Again, from Mack, they tend to be much better at those, in honesty, kind of the crawling moments, like over the hills and things. Over here and over those from the first launch are much crawlier than I would say an Intamin is. I prefer the pacing of Velocicoaster. Velocicoaster is much more in your face, much quicker, and it just feels more an intense experience. But I'm not going to take anything away from this ride. It is fantastic, and the airtime moments alone are a reason that you need to ride it. But of course, the second half of the ride with the dueling, which you can see down the bottom there, is just fantastic, looking around you and seeing it dueling. Now, you go through metal detectors, you've got nothing in your pockets at all, no phones or anything, so you don't have to worry about being hit with any objects as you go round. I loved it. A really, really good coaster, and it is going to be one, undoubtedly, that looks really, really good in about 5 hours' time when it gets dark here at the park. Because the lights inside are brilliant, the lights on the cars are brilliant. The restraints for anyone that hasn't been on it are very much the same to Hyperia's. In fairness, the trains pretty much look the same in terms of design. Obviously, they've got onboard audio, they have more lighting, they've got more theming to them. As an overall theme of the coaster, it's a bit woolly, I guess. It's not as richly themed as some of the areas, but I don't know whether it needs to be honest with you. I thought that was a fantastic coaster, as you see it crawl over the top there. And I think you probably do need to experience both sides of it to give a fair opinion of which one you prefer. For me, it's yellow, but let us know in the comments, which side did you prefer? And one of the best moments is definitely this double up here. Proper ejector moment. Stardust Racers, let us know your thoughts in the comments.